Hey guys, this is Dr. Missy Hood with the Compass. I hope you're doing good today. If you've never noticed, a lot of witchcraft in the atmosphere. We told you that from the very beginning of the year. As we got closer to the election, we were going to be experiencing a lot of heavy-duty witchcraft. We're there. So things that you might be experiencing in this hour are like high-level irritation, frustration, not doing what you'd normally do. And this is where I tell you to know you're normal. Know you're normal before you enter into this process. Because remember, after C2, we entered into an enlargement place. We're now stepped into C3, which is now we're entering into the king is in the field. So it's the enlargement of God's heart that's expanded within you. The good news is that you should be also experiencing the love of God at deeper levels within you right now. So as we've entered into this new wide open place, your job as an intercessor, as a front runner, is, because it's a battle of the mind, is to be casting this stuff down that's pummeling you. And believe me, the test never stops, but casting down every negative thing that doesn't represent love. Every negative thing, every high thing that exalts itself above the throne of God in your heart, because God is trying to move you deeper into love, into this place, and get you stationary, not stationary, but moving and strengthened, as being able to abide in him while he's abiding in you, so that you can continue moving upward. So that's the new place we've entered into. The other things that they're probably hitting you with in this hour, I'm experiencing, is where you're wanting to be left alone. You're wanting to isolate, not really caring what you're doing, just want to be left alone, not wanting to engage the enemy, not really caring about the war. But the Lord's turning up the heat, or allowing the enemy to turn up the heat around us to push us deeper into the new. So if you've made it through contraction point 2, then you should be in the new right now. If not, then you're going to be feeling some serious heat. And you're going to have to be honest with yourself in order to get free from it. So that's what's going to set you free in this hour, is deliverance, deliverance, deliverance every day. Deliverance, making that a part of your regimen every single day. We're in a good place. We're in a new place. I think we're all entering into new places of blessing. We should be experiencing that in this hour. I know a lot of you have been increased and promoted into new places for your ministries, which is good. That's part of passing contraction point 2. So that's always a good sign that you passed it. But with that, new level, new devil. So you need to be prepared to pray on those lines and being prepared for anything. I know I came out of contraction point 2 pretty guarded, and I was watching. I've been watching because it's a different year, very, very different year, as well as finishing out the rest of August and finishing out the season of Basilisk. What's the season of Basilisk? The season of Basilisk brings in early death assignments and drought. So you're going to want to be renouncing, rebuking, and nullifying that according to Deuteronomy 27 and 28 and Luke 10:19, and then shutting those doors with Revelations 3:7. And so with that, I think I've given you quite a bit to think about right now. Just think about what you're thinking about. Make sure who's resting on your throne. Make sure you know where you're at in the spirit and what's going on around you. If you don't, the best thing to do, if you don't know what to do, get yourself into praise music. Praise brings your spirit man up above the storm. Okay, come on up above the storm and be seated with God in heavenly places. That's the best way to combat it anyway. So anyway, God wants you to praise your way out of it. That's the best way. So know that I love you. I hope that I'll hear from you or see you on the 15-minute Rev on Friday. And until then, have a blessed day. Talk to you then.